Running logistics, managing an e-commerce store, and handling consulting clients creates an immense cognitive load. Every day starts with browser tabs piling up as you attempt to track inventory, calculate route earnings, and check customer messages across disconnected platforms. Constant context switching is the primary operational drain. Navigating 6 different dashboards just to understand your daily performance consumes the mental energy needed to actually grow the business. A unified multi-tenant commerce architecture provides the structural solution to this fragmentation. This design places every store and side hustle into its own isolated environment, all managed through a single login. This framework is the cathedral principle. It creates infrastructure that is structural, sequential, and built to outlast temporary platform trends. We will guide you through the 4 sequential phases of constructing your own Unify One hub. This process secures all your platforms under one centralized roof. Adopting an architect mindset allows you to own the centralized database required to increase your business's capacity to scale. Construction begins by laying the foundation, configuring an isolated backend vault in the Google Cloud Platform. This ensures absolute structural separation of tenant data, billing, and access controls. Open your Google Cloud Shell. First, verify that your specific project ID is correctly set. An incorrect ID prevents the environment from tagging properly and causes deployment failures later in the process. This terminal view shows the initialization of the core database variables. We are setting the DB instance name to Unify1 PG instance and the DB name to Unify1 DB. Use the exact syntax shown here for your database password. Precise formatting prevents connection errors during the deployment phase. The final foundational step involves securely connecting your primary payment rails, such as Stripe and Shopify Checkout, to this isolated tenant. Isolating data at the schema level from the start prevents data blending when you eventually scale multiple independent businesses. Phase 2 involves raising the walls by importing your product catalog. These files form the load-bearing structures of your commerce system. Define your inventory thresholds and order processing rules natively within Unify One. Native configuration avoids the vulnerabilities associated with fragile third-party plugins. Phase 3 is installing the vaults, which connects these structural elements to active, reliable automation workflows. Standard amateur setups use cyclical polling, where a system checks for updates on a slow, repetitive loop. Unify One instead utilizes event-driven webhooks, instant messages triggered by specific commerce events that fire a direct line from a purchase to a secondary action. You can create a specific hook using N8N or Zapier, such as a trigger that sends an automatic email confirmation immediately upon a new Shopify order. The system includes a webhook item potency check. Item potency is a property that ensures an operation produces the same result regardless of how many times it is executed, preventing duplicate actions if an external platform misfires. Replacing disconnected automation tools with deeply integrated event hooks eliminates workflow latency and reduces monthly software costs. The final phase of the architecture is lighting the spire, activating the Manus AI intelligence layer. Toggle Manus AI to On within your Unify One settings panel to integrate the intelligent copilot into your daily workflow. Manus AI requires a foundation of your actual historical shift, tax, and earnings data to function. It will not provide deep insights on the first day without this history. Once fed with data, the AI uses contextual chat. The assistant dynamically adapts its knowledge base depending on the specific dashboard page you are viewing. If you are viewing the logistics dashboard, the AI can analyze historical mileage to identify that specific Tuesday delivery routes are consistently underperforming your weekly averages. When viewing financial dashboards, the AI pivots to project your year-to-date earnings and tax deductions based directly on your live performance across all platforms. An AI that reads your ground-level financial and route data provides specific, actionable intelligence that generalized business advice cannot match. You have transformed a fragmented web of tasks into a single SOC 2 compliant operational hub. SOC 2 is a security framework ensuring your data is managed securely to protect user privacy. This clean, centralized interface is where all your side hustle data can account safely in one place. Navigate to 1commerce.online to claim your Acolyte Free Forever tier. Build your first isolated tenant and begin importing your historical data to activate the Manus AI. engineering a single, enduring system provides the structural efficiency required to successfully scale your entire multi-platform business into the future.